The principle of polarity. This principle embodies the truth that everything is dual. Everything has two poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. It explains the old paradoxes that have perplexed so many. Thesis and antithesis are identical in nature, but different in degree. Opposites are the same, differing only in degree. The pairs of opposites may be reconciled. Extremes meet. Everything is and isn't at the same time. There are two sides to everything, with many varying degrees between them to illustrate heat and cold. Look at your thermometer and see if you can discover where heat terminates and cold begins. There is no such thing as absolute heat or absolute cold. The two terms heat and cold simply indicate varying degrees of the same thing. And that same thing which manifests as heat and cold is merely a form, variety, and rate of vibration. So heat and cold are simply the two poles of that which we call heat. And the phenomena attendant thereupon are manifestations of the principle of polarity. The same principle manifests in the case of light and darkness, which are the same thing. The difference consisting of a varying degrees between the two poles of the phenomena. The principle of polarity explains these paradoxes, and no other principle can subdue that. The same principle operates on the mental plane. Let us take a radical and extreme example, that of love and hate. Two mental states apparently totally different, and yet there are degrees of hate and degrees of love. Think for a moment, and more than this, and considered of more importance by the Hermeticists, it is possible to change the vibrations of hate to the vibrations of love, in one's own mind and in the minds of others.